Hi guys, Gunship here, and let's play some more Skyrim on Legendary. In the last episode we cleared this place here, which is Gaemund Hall. We managed to get the second part of the amulet, which is part of the Forbidden Legends questline. Unfortunately we can't really continue this quest any further at the moment, as you need to be part of the Mages Guild to access the final location, which is called Sarthal, I think. So what we're doing is we're back to our original plan. If we go back to the journal, we're going to go to continue the Silence Has Been Broken quest, which is basically we had to go to Delvin with the amulet we got from Volunrund. We've had that appraised, we've got a credit note basically, so we need to give that to Astrid and find out what's going on next. So yeah, let's do that, because what I want to do now, I think it's time we finally just dedicate the next couple of episodes to the Dark Brotherhood and get that quest line completed, because you know it's been kind of on hold for quite a while. And the reason for that is mainly because in Oblivion the Dark Brotherhood questline was actually a really interesting one. You know, you always had the option of how you killed your target, but you know they kind of force you to do it in certain ways to get a bonus. Whereas in Skyrim it's kind of a case of go here, whack the guy, and you know come back, and it doesn't really matter how you do it. So it's kind of a bit samey. Which is kind of why, to be honest, I just got bored of it, and that's why I went off and did the Thieves Guild. But we're back on track now, so let's, without further ado, we'll just bring up the map and just fast travel, because it just makes more sense, speed things up a little bit. And yeah, I'll catch you inside the Dark Brotherhood. Okay, so here we are, once again in the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary, which was our home away from home for quite a while. And there's a lovely Astrid, so let's go tell her the good news. Oops.
Good, you're back.
Hello.
Well, what did Mallory have to say? Is the amulet authentic?
Oh, it sure is.
The Elder Council?
Yep.
Oh, now that explains quite a bit. Motier, you naughty, naughty boy. Hiring the Dark Brotherhood to help you rise beyond your station. Delicious. Was Mallory willing to buy the amulet?
Oh, he sure was. He even gave us a letter of credit.
Splendid. Then we're ready to begin. Or, more specifically, you're ready to begin. After all, you're the one the Night Mother spoke to.
That's convenient.
Now then, I hope you have something nice to wear, because you're going to a wedding.
Ooh, nice. A wedding?
Well, more like the public reception. It should be a lovely affair. You'll mingle with the guests, eat some cake, stab the bride.
Okay.
Oh, yes. You've got to kill the bride at her wedding. And they say romance is dead.
Okay, so... why not?
Very well. The target's name is Vittoria Vici.
Ah, okay.
She oversees the East Empire Company's business holdings in Solitude.
Yeah,
the wedding is being held in that city, at the Temple of the Divines. Her death will cause an uproar, which is exactly what we want. Remember, we want people to notice. Kill Vici while she's addressing her guests, as is the custom, and I can promise a bonus.
Ooh,
now go, and give the bride a special kiss. From me.
Yeah, the kiss of death. Okay, so that's that done. Otherwise it's still on screen. Hello. Okay, so what's Vici's connection to the Emperor?
An excellent question.
Why, thank you.
Vittoria Vici is the first cousin to our dear Emperor, Titus Mede II. Vici has obvious imperial connections. Her husband has ties to the Stormcloaks. Their union is a step toward reconciliation. So if there's a murder at the wedding, not only will it stall the peace process, it will send shockwaves throughout the entire empire. The Emperor's hand will be forced. He'll have to travel to Skyrim to deal with the aftermath. And he'll find the Dark Brotherhood waiting.
Like, so if you remember, basically the plan is we're going to kill the Emperor. Or at least that's what we're going to try and do. So how come the Emperor isn't attending the wedding itself?
He had a trip to Skyrim planned for months, and cancelled at the last minute, much to his cousin's dismay. Seems the Emperor realized his presence would necessitate a more direct role in the ongoing hostilities. A role he was obviously unwilling to take. All that will change with his cousin's murder.
Yes, it will.
Everyone will think it was motivated by the conflict between the Imperial Legion and Stormcloaks. And the Emperor will be forced to come clean up the mess.
Okay, and any more details?
This is a public kill. How you do it is entirely up to you. Arrow to the throat? Knife in the belly? Your choice, so long as it's loud and messy. Because of the current political climate, people are going to assume the murder is related to the bad blood between the Legion and Stormcloaks. In any event, when Vici dies, it's going to be complete pandemonium. Best have your escape route planned out in advance.
Okay, so this is quite an interesting
Off
quest
to
actually,
Solitude.
and you can get a couple more tips by speaking to two key people. One of them is Babette, the little vampire kid who normally hangs out over here, and the other one is I can never remember her name. I think it's Christina. She's like the elf woman, who again is normally around here. So let's see what Babette has to say first of all.
It's been quite a boon, looking like a child. No one ever suspects a thing.
Yeah, you say that like every time, kid. Any advice on my current contract?
It's no fair. I love weddings. Astrid should have given this contract to me. Instead, she's got me visiting cities and assessing security. How boring.
Yep, I
But
guess it
listen,
could be.
I think I can help you. The wedding reception is outside the Temple of the Divines, right? In
Yep.
Solitude? If so, the bride will probably address the crowd from the balcony. It overlooks the courtyard.
Okay.
Well, there's an old statue there. I've seen it. Hanging bread over where she'll be standing. Old means weak. Weak means it's full.
Okay. So
Have a
obviously
big
one option
contract.
is to drop a big huge statue on the bride's head. So that's kind of cool. Let's see what the other option will be. Where's she at? We need to speak to him as well in a minute. Got quite a few contracts to hand in. No, that's the old guy. Where's she at? Is she sleeping as well? No, it's the Argonian. Must be her. Here we go. Gabriella, sorry, not Christina.
Speak quickly.
Okay. Any advice on the contract?
I hope you don't mind, but I took the liberty of surveying the site of the reception.
Okay.
There's a small parapet just opposite the balcony that would prove an excellent spot for a long-range kill.
Oh, we like those.
I left something there for you, if you're inclined to take that approach.
Okay, yeah, what she does, she basically gives us
Darkness
a
guide.
pretty cool elven bow, actually. And as we're a marksman, that's probably the way we're going to do it. But what I'm actually going to do both ways of doing it so that you can actually see it. So, one second, let's just speak to him and get some business out of the way.
So,
Deacus is dead.
personally, I've always
Dude,
found
speaking to you.
Argonians to be incredibly unpredictable opponents, especially near water.
Not really,
In
we're
any
sleeping.
event, nice work. Here's your payment.
Why, thank you. And unpronounceable is also dead.
Well done, well done.
Thank you, thank you.
Those caravanners can be an elusive bunch. Takes a fair bit of stalking to take one down. But then, that's half the fun, isn't it? Here's your
You say
payment.
so.
Well earned indeed.
And Anariath is also dead.
So the hunter came to know the fear of the hunted, hmm?
If you say so.
Your payment, my friend. Well done.
Any more contracts?
Just one right now, actually.
Ooh, okay.
I need you to eliminate an old woman named Agnis, a servant in Fort Greymore.
Okay, can't be that difficult. Tell me a bit more about her.
She's a maid, old and feeble. But with this contract, it's much more a matter of where than who. Your political affairs are your own, but any allegiance you may have in the ongoing war could very well affect your access to Fort Greymore.
Okay, yeah, because basically, depending on which side you lie, Fort Greymore's actually
Go on
obviously
now.
manned, but it doesn't matter because we're just going to massacre everyone anyway. That's how we do these things. So there's no stealthing around. What's the fun in that? For now, though, we've got two options. We can either drop a statue on the bride's head, or we can shoot her with an arrow, which is more my style. So yeah, let's get over to Solitude, I guess. So yeah, I'll see you there. Okay, so here we are in Solitude, and we've got a wedding to attend, which is taking place just inside the castle there. And this run through, we're going to do it the way Babette suggests. So we're going to basically drop a huge gargoyle's head on the bride's head. So that's a lot of head. Now the bride you may recognise from way back when we first came to Solitude, as we had to do a quick quest for this woman here, Yvette Sand, to run down to the dockyard and get a piece of paper so that she could actually get a shipment released of wine. And that was actually the bride. So, you know, obviously you need to do that before you take on this quest. Otherwise, you know, I mean, it doesn't really give you much in the way of a reward. It just gives you some wine. But it's kind of fun to do if you're a completionist like me, to try and get every quest done beforehand. Another thing to make sure you do as well is make sure that this gate is open, because this is actually our escape route once everything kicks off, and it will. So for now though, let's get up this ramp. Let's go say hello to the bride, or should I say the victim. And let's get this done. Hello. Now this door here, that's where you go if you want to join the Imperials, which in this playthrough we're not going to do. Hopefully if I have time one day I'm actually going to do another playthrough of Skyrim as an Imperial, but not this one. So for now we're just going to go through here, and as you can see the quest markers there, there's the bride-to-be looking all happy. She has no idea what's about to happen.
Enjoy yourself.
That's the gargoyle's head we're going to drop on her. So yeah, let's see how this goes.
What an amazing day this has been. I hope you've been enjoying the festivities. I'm just so overwhelmed. Such kindness for me.
Oh, they both look so happy. It's such a shame. Not really worth using any of these because you don't want to tip your hand just yet, so let's just remain silent.
Oh, no need to be shy. My day is your day, please. Eat, drink, make merry. We're all friends here.
Oh, that's so nice.
Please, enjoy yourself.
I'll speak to him as well. He's smiling quite a
Now,
lot.
fella, let's not get too close to my new bride, eh?
You're getting jealous already.
Please, enjoy the festivities.
Make sure to get yourself something to drink.
Oh, that's so nice. Congratulations, quite the day, huh?
The best. Victoria's a good woman. Any man should be so lucky. I know my father is not happy about me marrying an Imperial, but that is his problem.
Well done, sir. That's the attitude to have. Don't give in to prejudice.
Victoria may be pretty, but does she have the right hips for the job?
Hello.
I want grandchildren, and lots of them.
So,
My nephew, the Emperor.
what we're basically doing is she's going to get up at some point, because I'm going to go up there to make a speech, and that's when we need to, in this
Not a bad looking
attempt,
fellow at all.
run through there, and that'll bring us up to that statue.
What my daughter sees in that barbarian, I'll never know.
Come on. There we go.
I still think my boy should have had a traditional Nord wedding.
Are you finally going?
Outside, in the cool mountain air.
Go on. Go through the door. Excellent. Right, they've gone through the door, so now we can run up here.
Blessings of the
So notice that sometimes it kind of glitches out and you'll get to the top of the stairs and then they're magically back on their seats again. So hopefully that won't happen this time around. So we're just going through here. But hopefully, you know, we'll see how it goes. I mean, it's a pretty impressive view from up here. And now they... Oh, man. This is what I mean. As you can see, they were clearly going up and now they've suddenly decided to go back to the throne. So this is kind of annoying. I'm not sure if they're gonna start moving again. Oh, they're on the move again. Hopefully this time they will actually make it onto the balcony. Yep, there they are, there's one. And there's the bride. So, she's in position, and so are we.
I just wanted to take this time to thank you all for being here. To thank you for sharing this wonderfully happy day with myself and my new husband.
Okay.
These days, it seems there is dread everywhere, whether it be war or dragon. But I beg you, here, today, put such fears aside. Enjoy yourselves. I thank you all again for making this the best wedding a woman could ask for.
And as you go now, see everyone goes aggro, so what we need to do is run like hell. I mean, I must admit I could use the shadow cloak to go invisible, but where's the fun in that? Much more fun to just run around like an idiot and get completely lost like I have done. Okay, there's the gate. Whoops. Let's go, go, go.
Victoria, no!
Down the stairs. And job's a good one. So that's one way of doing it. That's the Babette way. So now what we're going to do is I'm just going to see if we're safe. And then I'll load back in and we'll try Gabriella's way of doing things. So can we fast travel? Yeah, we can wait, so that's a good sign. That means that obviously the entire town's aggro to us, but no one's following us. So that's one way of doing it. The other way is I'll just load back in. So solitude, there we go, and I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so by the magic of editing, we've travelled back in time. The bride's alive again, just so that we can experiment with Gabriella's way of doing things, which is to basically use an arrow, bow and arrow that she's kindly left for us to do the job. So again, it's the same deal as before. Make sure that gate's open, because that's your escape route. And we'll just go into the reception area, which is just on the other side of these two arches. I mean, it is possible to actually go up there, grab, because that's where you're going, that little parapet just there. You could go there first, grab the bow and arrow, and then make your way up to the top to drop that on her head. It's entirely up to you. But for now, let's just speak to her.
What an amazing day this has been.
Blah blah, we know, it's really amazing. We'll keep quiet, she'll tell us to be shy, it's very nice.
My day is your day, please. Eat, drink, make merry. We're all friends here.
Okay, very nice. And I'll speak to him.
Now, fella, let's not get too close to my new bride, eh?
Yeah, well, you're not going to have too long to enjoy her, so congratulations anyway.
The best. Victoria's a good woman. Any man should be so lucky. I know my father is not happy about me marrying an Imperial, but that is his problem.
Yep, but it's not going to be a problem for too long, trust me. So yeah, this time round, instead of running through that door there, we're going to go through this one here, next to all the beer, and obviously the local beggar. And this brings us out straight onto the parapet. So as you can see on the floor, there's quite a few elven arrows, which is nice. There's also an elixir of true shot to help with your marksman if you don't have it high enough. And this is what we're after, Fernal's End. It's an elven bow, so I'll just quickly show you that. It's quite a nice bow actually. It does a damage of 94. The target will also take 20 points of frost damage to health and stamina, so it's quite a nice little bow to get your hands on early on. For now though, it's not really going to save us because I'm going to use my dragon bow just because, you know, I love it. So another thing we could do as well to help with the escape, we could always hook up the Shadow Cloak of Nocturnal, which we got for completing the Thieves Guild questline to its end. Now what that does is if you crouch it makes you invisible, so it makes it easier to, you know, escape. But to be honest, I don't think we're really going to need it, because if you saw from the Babette run where we dropped that gargoyle on her head, there wasn't really too much problems getting out of this place. It's just a case of run like hell. So we just got to wait now. They're on their way. Yeah, they are. Excellent. We're nice and hidden, which is also good. Come on. There she is. Now you gotta wait till she starts addressing the crowd, and then it's open season when you fire.
I just wanted to take this time to thank you all for being here. To thank you for sharing this wonderfully happy day with myself and my new husband.
Okay.
These days it seems there is dread everywhere. Whether
okay, should we give her our wedding present of an arrow to the chest?
Here.
Excellent.
Victoria, no!
And let's run like hell. Whoa, what happened? Run.
The bride has been murdered. Somebody
yep, she
help!
has. Right, so we're just going to get back to This is just fun. Hello, goodbye. Let's run around here. No one's got a clue what just happened. Through the doorway and out of solitude. Okay, so here we are, we're outside. We'll just check our quest, report back to Astrid. So everything's good. Hopefully we should be able to fast travel. Yep, we can. Perfect, so let's go see Astrid. Okay, so here we are once again in the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. So let's go tell Astrid the good news. I'm not going to speak to her like that. I'll speak to her like this. Hello.
The news is everywhere. Vittoria Vici, the Emperor's cousin, butchered at her own wedding. Well done.
Why, thank you.
Let's see His Eminence try to ignore this.
Okay, yeah.
With Vici's murder, you've started us down a path the Dark Brotherhood hasn't traveled in centuries. The assassination of an emperor.
Delicious.
And now your reward. A unique spell to summon a legend of the Dark Brotherhood. His soul serves us now in death, as his body once did in life. Ah, and of course, a bonus for killing Vici while she addressed her guests as instructed. Gold. Simple and pure. Spend it as you will.
Okay.
Now then, time to proceed to the next stage of the plan. Go and speak with Gabriella. She's been helping me arrange your next contract.
Excellent, 1,500 gold. Sweet. Summon Spectral Assassin. Okay, let's take a look at that. Oops, I keep doing that for some reason. I keep pressing start. Oops. Oh, it's going to be under magic, isn't it? Conjuration, maybe? Okay. Or is this an active... Is this a power, maybe? Yeah, that is. Summon the Spectral Assassin. Summons the ghost of the legendary assassin Lucien Lechance to fight by your side until he's defeated. Awesome. Now this guy, if you remember, was the guy in charge of the Dark Brotherhood in Oblivion. So that's kind of a nice little tie-in between the two. Whether I get to give it a go, you know how this thing works. I'll probably forget I have it, but you never know. Actually, we could just do it now, couldn't we? What the heck? There he is, looking slick in his robes. Perfect. Come with me. Definitely a lot better than the Dremora warrior you get with the Sanguine Rose, because this thing, you know, doesn't weigh you down. You can call him whenever you want.
A good purification.
It's the part with the severed
So yeah, let's go speak to Gabriella, who, if you remember, left us the bow. See what she has to say.
Dear brother, I've been waiting for you. Your next contract awaits, as I'm sure Astrid indicated.
Yep, she did.
With the Emperor's arrival in Skyrim now a certainty, his security service, the Penitus Oculatus, will need to begin its preparations immediately. Security is being handled by a Commander Morrow. Astrid and I have devised a plan to break the man, and in doing so, cripple the Emperor's protection.
I like it.
You are to slay the Commander's son, Gaius Morrow, and once he is dead, plant false evidence on his body, implicating him in a plot to kill the Emperor.
Ooh, perfect. Okay,
He is set to leave the Penitus Oculatus outpost at Dragonbridge and inspect the security of each city in Skyrim. Go there now. Observe Gaius Morrow's departure and follow him. Waylay him in one of the cities and send his soul to Sithis. Once he's dead, plant the incriminating letter on his body and let fate take care of the rest. Oh, and one final thing.
There's always a catch.
To earn your bonus, do not kill Gaius Morrow in Dragonbridge or on the road. Kill him in one of the other major cities he'll be visiting. There, the body will be discovered quickly, as will the letter implicating Gaius Morrow in the plot to assassinate the Emperor. Do that, and Astrid has authorized me to grant you a rather unique bonus. It is a special token to be given to Olava the Feeble in Whiterun. Olava is an old and dear friend, and a powerful seer. The token entitles you to a reading of your future. It's an opportunity one should not pass up.
Sounds good to me. There's a bit of backstory, so what the heck.
It's a small town, with one rather unique feature.
Yeah,
it houses Skyrim's only Penitus Oculatus outpost. It was established by Commander Morrow when he first arrived in Skyrim several months ago, when he began preparing for the Emperor's initial visit.
Okay, and what will killing Gaius Morrow accomplish?
Killing Commander Morrow would do no good. Someone would merely replace him. No, we need him to remain in charge, but distracted, weakened. Implicate and kill his son Gaius, and the commander will be grief-stricken and humiliated, his family name ruined. The security plan will then fail. Best yet, the Emperor will be lulled into a false sense of security, thinking an assassination plot had already been discovered and foiled.
So dastardly, this plan. It's kind of cool. Do you know his schedule?
No, so your best plan is to follow him after he leaves Dragonbridge. However, there is one other option.
Excellent.
We know there's an actual written travel schedule, somewhere in the Penitus Oculatus outpost. Securing that would, obviously, be most beneficial.
Okay, so basically we've got to go to Dragonbridge, find this schedule, and that'll help us then whack poor old Gaius Morrow. But I'm not sure how long this episode's been going on for. Between one thing and another. Oh yeah, he's still with us. So for now, whoops, gone the wrong way.
It's good to fight.
Let's get over to, let's get out of here. I'm going to call this episode, and we'll pick up next time on the road to Dragonbridge, which I don't think we've actually discovered yet either, which will make things a bit more interesting. No, we haven't. So where's the nearest place we could travel to? Solitude Sawmill, maybe? What's over here? Brooker's Leap Redoubt, whatever. Yeah, so I'll meet you guys outside Solitude Sawmill, and we'll make our way along to Dragonbridge and see how it goes. For now though guys, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. This mission is a lot more dark Brotherhood-y, like in Oblivion, as it was kind of like, you know, quite a few options. You had a bonus if you did it in a certain way, and it's quite a lot of fun. Wasn't too taxing either, to be honest. So you could do it a lot earlier on in the game if you wanted to. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you'll catch me for the next episode. For now though guys, as always, thanks for watching, take care, and peace.